Hi, I'm Karima from Hijabi Globetrotter. Today we're going to show you something different about New York. So when people usually come to New York, you think it's expensive. You're not wrong, it is expensive. But there are some cool things to do in New York for free.
The New York Public Library, located on 42nd Street and 5th Avenue, is one of the most beautiful libraries in New York. Once you walk in, look up at the artistically designed ceilings created in 1895. This well-lit and grandiose library is open to all for free. The Grand Central Station is a transportation hub and famous landmark. Tourists come from far and wide to see the zodiac ceiling and, of course, the information booth clock. What many tourists don't know is that below the low ceramic arches next to the Grand Central Oyster Bar and Restaurant lies a hidden gem.
Hi.
The Whispering Gallery.
Can you hear me? So how it works, basically, you're supposed to hear the opposite person from you. So you listen over here and the person over here can hear you. Like, I have this French student and he's a pain in the ass. I have to set the Well, other than that, it's great when you type up or other questions. It's a beautiful station. You can see the ceiling has really nice artistic designs, and we just came back from the Whispering Gallery, which I've heard about, but this is the first time I'm actually seeing it and experiencing it in person, and it's a pretty cool experience. If you're here, you should definitely do this. Right now we are at the Samsung store, and this Samsung A37 is basically a store where you get to try some of their updated products and experience what it's like to, for example, be in a roller coaster using their VR product, virtual reality product. So yeah, it's a fun place. Surprisingly, it's free, so we're gonna check it out soon. All right, let's go.
There we have the Make Studio, photo studio built with the camera on the S10 Plus, with the Galaxy Note 10.
As mentioned earlier, the Samsung A37 is a store that provides Samsung prototype devices for customers to sample and eventually buy product, the real product that is.
You can change your difficulty level.
Is there a demo or
It's just all like random songs.
yeah? Okay.
I sampled the VR game experience.
More buttons, okay?
Okay, just like swiping right and left.
I felt like I was physically in the game playing. It was a fun and fulfilling demo experience. The High Line is a public park built on a historic freight rail line elevated above the streets of Manhattan's West Side. It's a great place to stroll, work out, hang out, and spend time with significant others. Besides the calming feeling the High Line brings, the view is the icing on the cake. Just a few walking distance from the High Line is a newly opened vessel. What does a vessel look like to you? According to Thomas Hedderwick, it's anything you want it to be. This 15-story whimsical architectural structure attracts thousands of local and international Instagram lovers every week. Entry is free. You can reserve a free ticket online or wait in a long line for one. The vessel consists of 2,500 steps, so get your sneakers ready. There is an elevator at the vessel, but that is reserved for elderly and disabled individuals. Get prepared to be wowed by the geometrically designed infrastructure. Panting or not, once you finally reach the top of the vessel, the relaxing views will make you realize that it was all worth it. The Central Park is one of the many free, green, and beautiful public spaces to visit on your New York adventure. Speaking of parks, Bryant Park is a public space to check out for fun events like free yoga, free concerts, free movie screenings, and many more. Visit bryantpark.org for updated events. One of the great things about New York is that you gain information about the city for free. Free tours by foot, as the name suggests, offers free tours. However, you can tip or pay as you wish to the tour guide. There's also a free Muslim history tour that is done monthly in Harlem.
So right now we are at the Staten Island Ferry station. You can get on a ferry for free to go to either Staten Island and check out what they do have here. You can check out online here, a couple of cool things to do in Staten Island. But if you don't want to go to Staten Island, you can also use a ferry to pass through to see the Statue of Liberty. This is also free. So right now I cannot go through to the station because I'll have to pay, or actually I did say it was free, so I don't have to pay. I'm gonna go through and see this the ferry. The ferry goes right past the Statue of Liberty. Actually, I can see the Statue of Liberty right here. I'm outside the Staten Island Ferry station, and this is the harbor, and you can see the Staten Island, actually the Statue of Liberty right over there. The Statue of Liberty is over there. So yeah, you can come here, it's free, get on the ferry and go to Staten Island, and also go past the Statue of Liberty. The Staten Island Ferry is actually not really for tourists necessarily. It's actually for people that live in Staten Island, and they can go home and go to work, come to Manhattan and work. So it's kind of like a local form of transportation for the locals here in New York.
You can't simply come to New York without visiting the Brooklyn Bridge. Some might argue that the Brooklyn Bridge is overrated, but it does deserve the hype it gets. You can walk from Manhattan to Brooklyn and vice versa for 30 minutes each while enjoying the views of the East River and a glimpse of the Statue of Liberty. Pro tip: to avoid the crowds on the bridge, visit early in the morning on a weekday. The Met, the Brooklyn Museum, MoMA and many more are great cultural centers to check out for free. Visit each museum's website to find out when to reap this benefit. Do you know that there are many free concerts and shows performed by your favorite artists? Check out sites like Skint and Time Out New York for updates. Be on the lookout for flea markets, foodie events like Smugglersburg and the Queen's Night Market. Entry is free, however, you'll need to purchase food and other items. If you happen to visit New York in the summer, take the N, Q, F, or D train to Coney Island. Enjoy the calming sounds of the beach and its natural views. And that, my friend, are 15 free things you can do in New York. I hope you found this video useful. For more content like this, check out my website at hijabiglobetrotter.com and follow me on social media. Ciao! Hasta luego!